Hello there, everybody, and thank you again for joining me for Trails in the Sky, the second chapter. Fascinating visual glitch happened here when I first booted this game up today, and I'm hoping nothing weird is going to happen later on today, that was just a one-time thing, but when I loaded into this game... Oh, well, first of all, when I first tried to start it, it didn't start, I had to cancel it on Steam and reapply, so maybe that's what screwed things up, but when I did get into the game, there was a big, matte black, jet black, square around each NPC that, when I moved around, or sorry, not the NPC, each sprite of a character, which when I moved around then followed them around. I would look over here, and all these characters moving around here also had a big, huge, 5 characters wide black box around them. Thankfully, closing the game and restarting it fixed that, but okay, interesting. I'm surprised I'm getting hit with such weirdnesses with a game that has seemed to be very stable this and the previous chapter, but whatever. So here we are at the Erbe Royal Villa to pick up a lost child. I believe that was the quest even? Yes, lost a child. Yes. So, last time we had a couple of monsters to hunt, and I tried to take care of those to the sweet, but, monster hunting being what it is, it ended up eating up 2 episodes anyway. I was getting a little bit salty because, I don't know. Having thought about it now for a week or so, I do think the monster hunts are a fun change of pace, sometimes you need a simple mission compared to the, really elaborate quests, which, of course, I do find a little bit more engaging, but, a nice big monster hunt can be nice, but I don't know, I was oh man, I kind of would like to jump into something else rather than immediate monster hunts, so I was a little bit not to mention wandering around those sewers didn't help anything. Although it really was wandering the scenic route, looking for the rhino cider the rhino cider, chrono cider, excuse me, that really ate me up last time, I feel like. But now it's gone, so we're here. Yes, so before the big peace talks, which I checked, are apparently supposed to be tripartite. I couldn't remember who was involved, but I checked one video earlier, and it was going to involve Erebonia, Liberal, and Calvard. Okay. I had to look at that, and before all of that can happen and we can worry about taking care of, security there, this call came in about this lost child, so we need to find a waiter / butler / whatever here at the villa. And it's supposed to be a guy we met back in the first chapter when we were doing the raid on the villa, because the Spec Ops guys had started their coup here by having Princess Claudia, which of course is Chloe, locked up here. So, I don't remember this character, sadly, this Chamberlain, Raymond, but because he's not a portrait character, so, sad to say, can't quite be oh yeah, we're back, with this character, and more oh cool, we're back at the villa. But I thought, I couldn't remember the name, but I thought it was gonna be the butler for Duke Doonan last time, before they elaborated, okay, that's not that guy. I would suspect, given the tour of returning characters all throughout the second chapter, we'll bump into Duke Doonan and his butler at some point, but for now, this right here. Oh dear. The braces will be here any minute. Oh, where could she have gone? Uh-oh, this lost child has become a sassy lost child and gone somewhere? Oh boy. Hello? Oh, yes, may I ask what you... Oh, wait! Oh! Hello! I guess you remember us? How could I forget? We all owe you greatly for what you did at the villa. And wait, that's... Is something wrong, sir? Oh, cool. I'm so glad I brought Chloe for this mission, actually, then. I was thinking that, hey, Chloe might know her way around the villa, so we got this, little unique dialogue here, then. That's lovely. No. No, I'm mistaken. You just look like someone I know, miss. Oh, do I remind you of your girlfriend, perhaps? No, not at all. So, I take it you are the team Elnan said would be coming? Yeah, that's right. Is everything okay, though? You seem kinda troubled. It's about that lost child, actually. She's, how to put this? Lost again. She told me, let's play hide and seek, and just vanished. I've been looking for her ever since. Oh, crap. It's kind of funny that that's just how she really acts. I'll find her soon, I swear. Please, wait in the lounge. You know where that is, right? Well, yeah, I do, but I actually don't. I don't remember where anything is here. The visit here was rather fleeting, so, you know, I'm kind of blanking. You look like you're having some trouble. You're sure you don't want a hand? Are you sure? I wouldn't want to impose. It's a bit late for us to back out now, anyway. If you could give us her name and description, we'll look for the girl. Thank you. She's a preteen girl wearing a white frilly dress and a black hair ribbon. She never gave me her name, though. You didn't find out her name? Seriously? She wouldn't tell me. Every time I asked, she just said, it's a secret. I think she came in with her family, but I couldn't find her parents or anyone who knew her. My only option was to call you in the end. I see. Hide and seek, huh? Energetic little girl you got there. Not sure I'd say energetic. Precocious and whimsical was more like it. I got the distinct impression she was enjoying toying with the adults around her. Oh, the prank-loving kitten, then. Yes, exactly. I don't like the tone of voice you use that for, though, sir. Where could she have gotten off to? I'm fairly sure she hasn't left the building, but... In other words, we must search the entire building, including the courtyard. A perfect place for a game of kitten and mouse. I'll wait in the lounge, then. When you find her, please bring her there. Will do. Ah, geez. Not that I wasn't looking forward to, having a little story thing going on here, but I was kind of like, I don't want to talk to everybody around here and explore every nook and cranny, just kind of want to focus in on the quest, because I know this villa's a huge place. But apparently the developers were like, nope, you're gonna appreciate this whole damn villa we modeled into this game by looking for this girl. Okay, let's hunt us down a child. So, white dress, black hair ribbon. I can't imagine she'll be hard to find in an outfit like that. I'm eager to see what kind of girl she is. Let's start to look around, shall we? Okay, for a second I thought we were going to split up there. I don't know why I thought that, but no. Actually, no. We're just doing a team effort. So, black ribbon, frilly white dress. So I was suspecting that this was going to be that girl we bumped into in Chapter 1 in at the Zeiss and Rouen border, because she's the only little girl we've been introduced to, outside of course from the orphans, I suppose. But I'm still like that girl got a portrait and everything, so she's probably got something to do with stuff. I don't know, some characters have gotten portraits who haven't been super important, like the mayor of Bose, her maid had a portrait. Was her name Lila, I think? Maybe, if I remember correctly. But I wouldn't say she's been super important, so maybe this kid's gonna be the same way, but I don't know. Now, yeah, I can't remember how she was dressed. I feel like it wasn't a white dress, so this might be a different kid, but oh god! Well, I guess I could have predicted, since we are in the royal capital and, like, in the royal villa, I guess I could have predicted when I said that I wonder when we'll be bumping into this character again. I could have surmised it could even be today. But, oh, damn it. You probably heard that weird noise was my computer. My controller unplugged itself. This is a constant problem in recent recordings. I do apologize. Here we are seeing him right now, I guess. Cool. He's late! Too late, I say. Oh, sorry. My damn controller really is dead now. This is embarrassing. Sorry, everybody. We good to go, you stupid thing? There we go. Yes, it is. Curse you, Philip! How much time does it take to just purchase a magazine and some donuts? Blast it! How long does he intend to keep me? Hey! Oh. You! Oh. Didn't I see this noble in the castle during the coup? I think he was part of a boss fight where he was waddling around and we had to, make sure he didn't get killed, right? Duke Dunan. Oh, joy of joys. Hello, Uncle. Have you been well? Ugh. Have you no shame, Claudia? And you, brigand? Because of you. All because of you! I have been forced into this life of shame! House arrest of all things! Okay, I don't think it's really fair to say it's our fault. You're the one who bought into Colonel Richard's plan, you know. Was he that involved? I completely forgot that part, that he was, in on it with Richard. Wow. You should be grateful you live in a kingdom as forgiving and merciful as Liberia. Were this Erebonia, your nobility would only serve to speed you to the gallows. Oh, I confess that imprisoning Her Majesty was out of line, perhaps. Richard may have suggested it, but I should have gainsaid him. So, you can actually admit you were wrong about that whole deal. That's pretty humble coming from you. Do not misunderstand me. I love and respect Her Majesty. As both a ruler and an aunt, she is utterly above reproach. But you, Claudia! But to consider naming a little girl like you as her successor is simply madness! Unacceptable insanity! Now just a second. Chloe's smart, studious, kind, merciful. She's got all kinds of virtues that attract people to her. Where do you get off calling her a little girl, huh? Estelle, that's enough. I've always admitted that I'm not ready to take the throne. I suppose it's only natural my uncle finds that unpleasant. But Chloe... You always did have some sense, at the very least. But you, Claudia, have always seemed allergic to attending public ceremonies. I am far better known among the citizenry, while you remain a veritable ghost. You have not once publicly demonstrated that you are ready to stand above others. Why, from what I understand, you hide your true identity while living as a student. And as if that weren't enough, you even waste your time at some backwater orphanage. She should be presiding over the common rabble at ceremonies, not wallowing in the mud with them. That is the purpose of nobility, to stand above all other men in lordship. It's as you say, Uncle. I'll admit I don't really know much about the purpose of nobility, so you might have a point. Damn, honestly, getting into a fight with this guy probably isn't a productive use of our time anyway, so I guess give him his win while he gets to be in house arrest. Whatever. Of course I do! But I can say this. Chloe is trying her very hardest to figure out what she wants to be, and is helping us out in the middle of her own problems. And she sure as hell is doing a lot more than some duke who sits around doing nothing because he's under house arrest. What? You dare?
Estelle! Uncle Dunan? I am trying as hard as I can to find my own path as I help Estelle. I think, by the end of it all, we will know if I have the right to become the next queen or not. So, please, hold your judgment until then.
What? This is absurd! I will deal with this no further! Begone! Trust me, I don't want to stick around. Though, come to think of it, I need to. I gotta ask one thing. Has a girl in a white dress come by here? What are you talking? No? No little girls have come by! Begone! Yeah, sure. Enjoy your donuts or whatever.
Pardon us.
I like his incredulity there. I wonder if for a moment he was like, You would accuse me of being with little girls? Come on, even I have my limits. I don't know what that little stumble there from him was supposed to be, but that was kind of funny. Oh, I'm fighting the urge to strangle that guy. He's all acting like he's the most innocent person in the world, while insulting Chloe at the same time.
No, his criticism was fairly reasonable, I think. His concept of nobility is perhaps outdated, but he is correct about the qualities one must possess to lead.
But wait. I'm not sure I agree with fame being a prerequisite for rightful inheritance. Countless rulers in days past were unknown upon their ascent, and still they performed great works during their respective reigns. Erebonia had one such man. After the deaths of all potential heirs due to civil war, one unsung hero took the throne in their stead. That man is now hailed as the emperor who returned Erebonia to its former glory.
That was Emperor Dreichels, correct?
The very same. My point is thus. You have nothing to worry about, princess.
Maybe. He still has a point about my readiness, however. To tell you the truth, I'm glad we met him here. I think I've gained a new sense of what I'm lacking.
Well, I'm glad you got something positive out of it. Anyway, shall we find us a lost girl?
Yes, let's.
Oh boy, now I'm feeling like it was actually a 100% correct choice to bring Chloe here, Because, we would not have gotten that cutscene without Chloe in the party, with just him being like, oh, you, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, I'm being a little obnoxious man. So, good stuff. Honestly, And actually, having Olivier here, too, to give that little Erebonia trivia, very neat. I do wonder if you had either Zin or Tita, what could they contribute? I'm assuming they'd say something, but, thinking I got the dream team for this leg of the journey right now to have these two in the party. I am Walter, a senator in the Republic's parliament. I've come a bit early in order to inspect the site and prepare for the signing ceremony. And what a remarkable villa this is. Indeed, it is more than sufficient for hosting the ceremony. No sign of a little girl hiding in here, though. I'm checking all the nooks and crannies in case there's, something hidden, but yeah.
The Libale Kingdom is quite small on the map, and yet it feels anything but now that I'm actually here. The people are kind, and no matter where I go, the view is breathtaking. Right, so these are Calvardian representatives, I guess, because he's at the Republic, so that's interesting. Oh, the lounge. Okay, we got that at least. Good to know.
Hey, how's it going? Find the girl yet?
Nope, no luck so far. I'm gonna try searching for a few more hiding spots before calling it quits.
Yes, please do.
Okay, good. Well, we found the lounge at least. Now that I was here, yeah, okay, I kind of do remember. We had to, bounce around in a couple of spots to, get the keys to get to the, room where Chloe was being held. So, I suddenly, a little bit of familiarity with that. I'm just going in order, clockwise order, going through these areas here, as you can see. And I'll have to check that courtyard once I'm done, but of course, this central chamber would be a great place to hide a character, But I can't spin the camera, so no. Although I do wonder if, there's more encounters like Duke Dunan, if this is a case where we have to trigger all of the certain encounters before we can progress into the finding of the little girl, We'll see.
This is the crest room where the non-aggression pact signing ceremony will be held.
Huh, is that so?
Yes, of course on the day itself there won't just be ambassadors from the Empire and Republic. There will also be a representative from our liberal kingdom present.
I didn't really get a chance to look at this place when I was here during the coup d'etat.
Heh, it's kinda nostalgic. You saved me when I was held here. It's touching to know the room from that time is being used for the signing ceremony.
Yeah. Still, though, now that I can just relax and have a good look at it, it really is a very dignified room.
Absolutely. That's why I always work extra hard when I clean it.
I'm not great at cleaning, but I understand how you feel. Well, good luck with it.
Yes, thank you.
That was a cute little conversation, but, nope, nobody in here. Fair enough. I guess if we're gonna be on security detail, we'll probably pop into that signing room then during the event. Oh, the gallery. There's a child!
Oh, that's an imperial pot, sis. It's written right on the label. All you have to do is read it. Talk about eye-roll inducing.
That's just some tourist. Oh, throne of the last king. A chair much favored by the previous king, Edgar III, during his time at the Erbe Villa. Wow. So spiffy. A big scarlet pot sits here. Oh, wait a second, hold on. Hey! This is the pot that had the spare key when we freed the manor. This is sort of an actual kid-sized pot, so maybe she's in here. I doubt that. Unless you think she's so skinny as to squeeze through that thin an opening? Oh, good point. Huh, okay. I was like, did I actually find her? But no. I would have commented, wow, I would not have expected her to fit in there through that hole, if, she actually had been in there, but no, the game itself was like, yeah, no child is fitting into that. There is a beautiful plate here, and no children hidden behind it. How about this one? There is an Eastern-style pot here. Nothing. Well, I thought I had a good idea going there for a second. Ah, the bookshelf! Fine art is lined up here. Oh, okay.
Oh, this pot presented by the Republic Ambassador is quite lovely. Yup, the Republic sure has some nice pottery. I can spot their quality from an arge away.
Okie doke. Yeah. And then the kid was like, that's just a forgery, sis. But whatever it was, yeah. Alright. Snooty little sassy precocious children, come out.
I've got candy.
I've heard that using that tone of voice with kids really works well. So. Oh boy, alright. Fat load of nothing. Yeah, this central part I'm gonna have to check in a second, but I will do a perimeter sweep before we go in there. You are not a child. Is there a book you're looking for? A girl? No, I haven't seen her. Alright, thanks, Pietro. No dice. And this, I think, connects back to the central area, so check that later on. Now let's do a interior sweep, if that was a perimeter sweep we just did. Wait, come on. Okay, weirdly limited camera spin in this area. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my eyes open. Oh! No, that's just the corner of the flower pot. That was not a child hidden there. Darn! Okay, let's talk to these two yuckos. There's a child! You're coming with me, kid. Good try. Oh, no, wait, no ribbon.
Hey, does this fountain run on orbital energy too? Dad said lots of things run on orbital energy in the world. Oh, a girl wearing a white dress? Now that you mention it, I think I saw someone like that playing around here.
Do you know where she went?
I'm sorry, I don't quite remember.
Darn it. Oh well.
Oh, he's such a romanticist. If he is a prince, then I suppose that makes me the princess.
I see. This villa certainly feels worthy of royalty. Just being here makes me feel like I've become a prince myself.
Yeah, see, he leaves this place and stops feeling princely, and then he just talks like this normally. It's crazy, that effect that it's had on him, you know?
But now he's here, and he's feeling extra princely. What a magical transformation.
Any hoodles. Right, that's the front door, actually. I came through there. Right, okay, now. Was this made here the first time we came through? I'm not sure. Anyway. A white ribbon and a black dress! It's you! Oh, no, it's black ribbon and white dress. Whoopsie daisy. Sorry, madame.
Seems like she's not hiding around here, huh? Really, that girl making fools of grown-ups. I wonder if Raymond hasn't already found her.
Well, that didn't work out. How about the front court? Is this also called a courtyard? Because, it wasn't the inner courtyard? Whatever, this area. In front of the villa. Oh! I bet I could fish here! What? Is this really the time? Okay, why the heck not? I'm sure my compatriots really appreciate me putting in this time. Alright, why can't I use... Oh, okay, only for lakes and rivers, and this doesn't count as either. Apparently you can use sea fishing tools for that. This seems very, inappropriate, but I kind of love... Doesn't seem like this is a good spot. Also, wasn't a child, hiding, ninja style with a bamboo reed down there. Or Tarzan. Tarzan also did the whole reed thing, I think? Actually, I can't think of... Because I don't know very many Tarzan stories. I don't know if any actual story he does that, but I've heard it associated with Tarzan to hide in a body of water with a reed to breathe through. Someone let me know if there's, an actual story that comes from, You're looking for a girl in a white dress? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I'll be of any help. Oh, well. There! It's you!
You can tell if you really listen. You're going coo, coo, just like pigeons should.
Oh, I guess that's a green ribbon, so I guess that doesn't count. Very cute kid, though. Yeah.
No way! It sounds like poo, poo to me. I'll try giving them some food, so listen close this time.
Yeah, what? A girl in a white dress? I'm pretty sure I didn't see her.
A girl in a white dress? I've seen a number of girls, but I don't remember how they all looked. Oh, I'm really sorry. Would you mind asking someone else?
Oh, jeez, okay. Starting to run out of leads here, you know? In fact, I'm a little bit surprised that I managed to clear the entire villa this fast. I thought it'd be a much huger undertaking, but okay, it wasn't so bad. Have I seen a girl in a white dress? Well, yes and no. After all, despite how marvelous I look, I've lived over 70 years. I'm sure I've seen at least one girl in a white dress, but I couldn't say when or where. Oh my god, that's so useless. Thank you, sir. A girl in a white dress? Well, there's been a lot of people today, so... Sorry, I don't remember every single visitor. A girl? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Well, that wasn't much help either. Here in these bushes on the outskirts, there's a little girl hidden behind this tree. No. Damn! This kid is doing a good job. I'm just like, I have no clue. Ooh. Wow, I'm surprised. She's not in the pot, of course. I'm surprised the game lets me leave the villa in the middle of this hide-and-seek game. That's a little surprising. I saw, was it just to talk to that guy? Saw a little bubble pop up. I guess it was just to talk to that guy. Okay, well... Do I have to find a new hiding spot? Now that I checked the pot, I gotta re-go through some of the areas. Because, like... Pretty sure I've just now cleared the entire villa. Done a clean sweep, and this child is impossible to find.